Hi, thanks for watching. My name is Tamara and I have Pcos. In case you don't know, that stands for polycystic ovarian syndrome. A lot of people don't realize the toll that Pcos takes on a person, not just physically, but mentally, emotionally as well. I know for me, Pcos makes it very hard for me to conceive a child, and I want to stop right there and take a minute and let you know that just because you have Pcos does not mean you will not ever get to experience being a mother. Because I hear many success stories, and I know in my heart there are many more to come. So, I know also Pcos causes issues with weight. I know there's a lot of people that it's hard for them to lose weight because of the Pcos, me included. Also, it causes a lot of excess hair, which is very awkward, very uncomfortable, embarrassing, but it is part of the disease. I'm 25 years old, and my fiance is 37. I have a 6-year-old son, and we have been trying for the past 3 years off and on to get pregnant. It hasn't been a serious issue, but it's been, if it happens, it happens. We haven't been using any protection, no birth control, nothing like that. But this past month, we actually sat down and we said, look, we want this really bad. And so I went to the gynecologist, and he immediately diagnosed me with Pcos. And with that, he put me on Provera. And I took the Provera for 7 days, once daily, and I started a period a week after. It was a very bad period. If you have never taken Provera, I do suggest you do your research on it before you take it, because I didn't. I did my research mid-cycle of Provera, and by then it was too late. I know a lot of people don't have the experiences that I did, clearly. And I don't want to scare you, because mine were not like horrible. The biggest concern I had with the Provera was the intense cramps. It was something that Midol, Tylenol, Vicodin, no pain medication was relieving the cramps that I was in. So that was pretty bad. Also, I was very irritable. I had very vivid and intense nightmares. I had very bad hot flashes, and I mean, it was so bad that my apartment would be 55 degrees and I would still wake up sweating. No blankets on, no nothing, and I'd still wake up sweating every night. And the hot flashes have continued. I know that. I don't think that's all because of the Provera, but I know it's got a lot to do with the hormones, so those are still pretty intense. Also, when I did start my period, my doctor wasn't too concerned about it because, oh, you've had it built up for so long. But I was concerned because it's my body. It was very intense. It was a 9-day period, and I'm sorry to be graphic, but I was very heavy. It was a very heavy period. So heavy, I was going through the heaviest absorbency of a tampon, and bleeding through a thick pad in less than an hour. You know, so, and it went on for about 3 or 4 days, very heavy, and then, you know, kind of in between. Normally when I have a period, it goes, you know, the brown to the red, you know, and it gradually goes into a period. This one said all periods, so that it went out just like it came in, so it was very intense. So those are my biggest complaints about Provera. If you've taken Provera, I would love to hear how it worked for you. I know if I don't start my period, he's probably going to put me back on Provera next cycle. So I'm definitely interested to see your side effects, see your stories. So please let me know. So after my Provera and I started my period, day 3 of my cycle, I went in and got my Clomid. And the Clomid didn't bother me. You know, I've heard some things about Clomid, but I was fine. I didn't have any noticeable side effects like I did with Provera. So I took the Clomid, 50 milligrams. I know a lot of other people have higher dosages, but mine was 50 milligrams, and it was once a day from day 3 to day 7 of my cycle. And then from day 8 to day 12, I took 3 tablets of estradiol every 12 hours. Also, I heard that the Clomid, it can dry out your cervical mucus. So along with my estradiol pills, I was taking guanfacine because I heard that it helps your mucus and promotes a better environment for the sperm. So I went out and got a little bottle of mucus relief pills, and the main ingredient was guanfacine. It was 400 milligrams of guanfacine. So when I would take my estradiol, I would also take 1 tablet of the guanfacine. The guanfacine can also be found in like Robitussin, stuff like that. So just a little heads up if you want to try it. Let me know how that works for you. Also, if you're taking Clomid or estradiol, had anything go on, let me know. So as of right now, I'm on cycle day 20. I went in for an ultrasound on Monday. Today is Thursday. I went in on Monday, and at that point I had not ovulated yet. So I have to get my progesterone level drawn tomorrow to see if I've ovulated. Also, my ultrasound, he said that my lining took the medication very well, and that honestly for a Pcos patient, he was very impressed because it looked very nice. Everything looked nice, so I was very happy to hear that. Like I said, there's hope. There's hope. Just because you have Pcos does not mean anything. Don't let it hold you back. So when he was counting, I got a little concerned because I wasn't sure what he was counting. You know, at first I thought, well, maybe, you know, polycystic ovarian syndrome. Maybe he's counting cysts. I didn't know. But he was counting the follicles on my ovaries, and he said I have 15 or 16 on my right ovary, including the size 14 one, which he thinks is the moneymaker. On my left ovary, I had about 22, but they were all small, so he didn't think anything was going to come from them. But just hearing that really, truly, honestly made my day. So, I did want to share with you, I don't know how many of you have heard of a soft cup, but I purchased them, and I'm kind of embarrassed because I ripped the box, I ripped the lid off the box, kind of like a Banshee. I was just so excited to see what they look like. So, they come in a box, about this size. I got this at Walmart, and I paid maybe $6 or $7. Now, I don't think he did $7. It was like 5 something for a box, and I've used probably about 5 or 6 of them. So, oh wow, I didn't even notice there was directions at the bottom. I know the box said there was directions in it, but I thought I might have thrown away with the lid. So that's pretty cool. Anyway. They come, I was very intimidated by it because this is what it looks like. It's very big, as you can see, it's very big. So, I was very scared. I was like, that's not going in me. I mean, you know, I have a very intense fear of losing something inside of me. So, I didn't want to put it inside me. So, I was like, oh, no. Why? That's no string. I can't pull that out. But my coworker, you know, she talked me into it, and that night I went home, I told her I'd give it an honest effort to try it. I really would. So I went home and I did a lot of research, and, you know, I watched some videos on it, and I tried it. I did hurt myself when I was trying to pull it out because something scared me in my living room, and I jumped and I jerked it out. So please be very gentle when you pull it out. But I used one Tuesday and I used one Wednesday, and, you know, I didn't have any discomfort, no nothing. You know, I have a full-time job. I'm a full-time student. My fiance as well, and we have our 6-year-old. So I can't really just lay down with my legs up in the air after we have sex. I gotta get up. I got stuff to do. So that is why I love soft cups, because when he deposits his man goo inside of me, all I do is I take one of these out, I squeeze it like this, and I stick it in me, and it kind of just sits right there, and it holds all all my little sperm babies in there, and it holds it. It sits right there, so it comes behind my cervix and right behind my pelvic bone, so it holds all the babies right up near my cervix. So I love these. No mess, no nothing. I mean, women use these when they're on their period, and it collects all the little menstrual flow in the cup, and then you can pull it out and wash it out and use it again. Similar to a moon cup, and I think I heard also like a diva cup or something like that. I'm not really sure. So I heard a lot of good things about these, and I decided to give it a try. So I'm really hoping these make it for mommy. So also, I do think that yesterday, either Tuesday or Wednesday was my ovulation date, because I had really bad cramping, and it alternated between the right and the left side, and I had a lot of vaginal discharge. It was every time I would get up to go to the bathroom at work, I had to wipe myself, because it was a lot. I mean, it wasn't a lot, but it was a lot for me, and it made me uncomfortable. So again, sorry if it's being too graphic, but so I'm going to be documenting, like I said, I'm going to be documenting and making video logs and blogs and all the good stuff now till I get pregnant, until I give birth, all this fun stuff. So I really hope that you'll hang along for the ride. You know, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, you want to talk, like I said, I know what this can do to you, to your spirit, to everything. It's very hard, and I want you to know you have a friend in me. I'm here if you need anything, and I really hope that you'll leave good comments, and any questions, I'll do whatever I can to answer them. I don't have all the answers, but you know, I know a little something. So I definitely hope you'll stay tuned. So thanks.